Hi guys, I hope you all have a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for you all to be joining in for my live stream today. And as you probably saw by the title, I am going to be reaching level 10 inside of Season 25. And I'm very, very excited to try out the new vehicle. So, without further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the live stream. So, I know I haven't live streamed for a few days. I actually live streamed on Saturday, but just had to kind of get some things out of the way and all that. I want to make this a pretty short stream. I didn't want to make it too long because I'm mostly just going to show you guys the level 10 vehicle and what's up with it. So, yeah, I'm going to be unlocking the Revox, which is the newest vehicle that was added in Season 25. Let me change my microphone real quick, though. Let's make it a bit easier for me to... Is this good? It's a little bit too obstructive. I don't know. Could I put this here and be a little bit louder or something? No, maybe close enough. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. So thank you guys if you tuned in for my live stream today. This will be pretty short. I don't want to make it way too long or anything, but I'll probably do it for an hour and then we chill for today. So yeah, I'm gonna finally reach level 10 for the first time in like, I don't know how long, but yeah, the last time I reached level 10 was probably in January, close to January, so yeah, this is going to be pretty awesome. And yeah, I've been grinding a lot of the season so that I can get it done early. That was my plan. And then once I reach level 10, I'll be good for the remaining of the season. So let me join inside of Jailbreak real quick, and then if you guys want to hop inside my server, I'll give you guys the link to the server, and then you should be able to join. I don't think I changed anything for this server, so you guys should be able to join for the link. If you can't, let me know, and then I can see what I can do. But yeah, so let me see if I can do this real quick. Yeah, I actually changed my channel quite a bit. I didn't really add too much to it, and just removed a few things and stuff. Let me see if I can join inside my server, and then after that, I think I can just get some people in. You know, I'm going to use my nuke because I'm going to reach level 10 and I can't stack nukes in Jailbreak, so I have to use mine. So if y'all want to get my nuke, please join us as soon as you can before I use it. Unless if you don't have a lot of people, then I can just join my public server or something. And then, yeah, I want to make sure I get people just getting the rating up. Alright, let me do this right here, and then I think we're good. Just let me leave real quick. There we go. Alright, I gotta get my hat. I gotta make sure I get my hat. I don't want to miss it. Alright, guys. There we go. Alright, you all want to see me reach level 10 first? Or, yeah, I should definitely use my nuke. That's, like, the one thing I gotta do first. Let me show you guys why. If I go spawn at the military base... Let me do that. Oh, it's a little bit too loud. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, we got Lena here as well. Yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Level 10 as well. Yeah, if you guys want my nuke, you guys want to get my nuke in, please join, because I gotta use it with some decent people, and then we'll be able to do that. So yeah, let me turn down the graphics a little bit to like 7, because I don't like quite a bit of my live streams like that. But yeah, we got Mr. Rhino here. We got pretty much everybody. Oh no, I don't have a nuke. Never mind. I lied. But I still want you guys to like join in and see me hit level 10 if you guys want. I mean, that would be pretty awesome. I think I'm going to use my nuke soon. After I reach level 10, I'm just going to use it in the future. You want to give Radiant Blue? As long as we have enough people, then I guess we can. Gotta save the nuke for some large server, and then we can do it. So, I'm going to get an army heli and just drive over to the prison, so I can get this out of the way. Next Radiant should be white. Yeah, I'm going to join some Jailbreak during that update, and then I'm going to get the Radiant. I'm pretty sure it's going to release in June, so we'll see that. I don't know. It just depends on if they do a season in June. They could, but I honestly don't know. Because, yeah. Yeah, long time no see to you, Mr. Quinn. Haven't seen you in quite a while. But yeah, let me go ahead and change my vehicle real quick. I was using this for something else. Let me see. What's a good? Let me do that little Galaxy. Where's it at? Galaxy here. Let me do that Galaxy Hyper Purple combo. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let me switch teams real quick. There we go. So, gonna do equip time for shotgun and pistol. Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna do equip time 0 for the sword as well, because we can do that sword spam glitch. What do we do? Crater? I mean, crater's obvious, so yeah. Set equip time to pistol 0. Let me show you guys that Doom Buggy glitch, because I know some of you probably know about it. I'm gonna show you guys how to do it and all that. So if I go give everybody some weapons, there's like 4 people or 2 people. All right, so here we are at the bank. I'm just gonna pop over here to the side because we gotta do it on the side of the bank. Can't do it in front because it'll say you can't spawn vehicles here. But yeah, I'm gonna do it right here. I think this will make it easier. If I spawn a Doom Buggy and I like park it down a little bit more and I enter the passenger, it should click me through here, and then I start the bank like that. It's a pretty hard glitch to do, and you have to have vehicle collisions turned off for it to work, but it does work. So, yeah. I did clear a lot of mods on the channel. I still have a few, but I don't have as many. Yeah, that's what happened. Oh, I did it a little bit too early, but that's okay. As long as this doesn't close. So, if you guys notice at the top, I have 665 out of 774 XP. And I need 109 XP to hit level 10, which means I should hit level 10 today, which is awesome because I did get enough XP to get that much. Let's see. So the max XP was 1,140. Now it's 774. It was 1,140 in season 17. So yeah, nice glitch. I don't think I actually found the glitch first. I think it was like 2021, 2022-ish. But there was actually a glitch you could use with vehicle collisions where you can glitch in the bank with it, with the vehicle collisions turned off. So I thought it was a pretty cool glitch. I'm surprised it still works today. So it's still possible to do, but make sure vehicle collisions are turned off. I don't know why they don't work with them on. I think it's just the passenger EEPROM that doesn't work, but again, I'm just not sure. Alright, I'm gonna just escape the bank. I gotta do a few robberies so I can reach level 10. I have to do about 6 of them, I think. Might be 6, might be 6. I'm not sure. But yeah. Try to do as many as I can. And then I'll hit level 10. Yeah. Hyper Purple looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna use it today because I feel like it looks good. Alright. Do you guys got any opinions on the Revox vehicle? Like, what do you guys think of it so far? Because once I get it, I'll be able to test drive it. So it's kind of more of a spoiler for me, where I just test it out and stuff, and then I'll be able to know. But I was kind of like interested when I saw Vinci's video on it, and yeah, kind of thought it was alright. I mean, I saw people complain about the engine. I think it was pretty much like a chipped down version of the Bugattis. So it's kind of weird, but alright. Let's see. Next season is space. That's what Asima wanted. Interesting. I might actually grind the season. I'm not sure though. It just depends on whether I feel like it or not. You guys see eventually. But yeah. You haven't played Jailbreak in a year, a few months? I don't really play Jailbreak outside my streams. I play at least like once or twice a day, and I don't play for too long. Yeah, that's basically what I do nowadays. Play a little bit of Jailbreak, mostly for XP, and then that's it. But I just don't really play much Jailbreak, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, sometimes I join my private server and just like test drive around with some vehicles, but other than that, I don't really do much. But yeah. Alright guys, I'm just gonna do the vault over here, and then there we go. Some decent reaction time. Hang on, let me try something real quick. Can I open up this? One of my friends showed me this. I'm not sure if it'll help. What if I make this that? Okay, would that help? OBS should be fine though. I'm not sure. Invisible driver glitch patched. The invisible driver glitch. I need to test that out. I'm not sure if it still works. There's a glitch where if you switch teams, after you die, and then you enter a vehicle as a prisoner, it will actually teleport you, and when you pick a prisoner, you actually be in the vehicle. So I think they didn't fix it yet. I don't know. I haven't seen any like change notes that say that they fixed it. But some bugs do get fixed without being reported into the changelog, so I'm not sure. I might try it out later though. Yeah. Alright. Need to try it out to troll players. Just keep in mind though that I think the only way to be able to properly drive around is if you use first person camera, because the game heavily relies on it, and if you are too far away without it, then the game will think that you're using cheats, and then they'll stop you because you're too far. I don't know why first person drive is like that. Maybe that's what hackers use. Anyway, I just find it weird. Alright, let me see. You've been watching my streams for a year? Yeah, I got some old fans who watched my streams before, who joined in recently, so I thought it was pretty cool. Let me just rob this real quick though. The performance is not as bad now. It's pretty good. Alright, let me go get a hypercar real quick. Let me snitch it. I wish. Nah, it's okay. 3,000 cash is still good now. Let me go to rim color. Let me see. Hyper shift for brick set. Looks alright. Drift. I don't have blue fire. Oh, there's pixel coin. That's the new drift. That's kind of cool. Where's hyper purple? Right here. And then for the spoiler, I'm gonna do radiant purple, which I believe is somewhere over here. Where's it at? That's darkest. And where is radiant purple? Here. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Radiant purple. Alright, we do have mansion though, so we can do it real quick. I like using hypershift on the rims. I think they look better in my opinion. Yeah, I would definitely use it over body. Body, I mean, it's good with the shine, but for the most part, it looks kind of mid. That's why I like using them on the rims. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let me start a poll once we get mansion prepared, because I want to see what you guys think of the Revox. This is for those who already have it, or are at least like spoiled with it. What is your opinion on the Revox? What do you think? Great? Good? Let me see. Okay. Terrible. You know, gotta give some constructive criticism to see which one is good. Alright, yeah, can't say I hate this vehicle because it looks ugly. Alright, yeah, because, yeah, it would just be pretty funny. Alright, let's see. Okay. I don't think it's actually a terrible vehicle. I'd say it's mostly kind of good. It's not the best, but it definitely isn't too bad. Yeah. It's okay, you never use it. It's kind of like some of those other vehicles we had for a few seasons where you get the vehicle and it's good at first, but eventually you kind of stop using it. Yeah, there were some vehicles I did have though that I actually still use, like the Beignet, in the Volt 4x4. I don't really use it as often, but I still do. Because those vehicles actually are pretty fast, and people heavily rely on them. So, yeah, that's fine. The engine sound is eh. You guys will probably start cringing over the engine sound. Sounds like Bugatti, which I think is fine. But honestly, I think they should definitely make it more chiptune for the engine. It would definitely sound better. But if there's one thing that I don't think a lot of people test with is the silence. Because from my perspective, I haven't really tried the silence or heard them. So, when was the last time we drove the Striker? Honestly, I kind of forgot. Maybe it's like a few weeks ago, maybe. You guys want me to drive it again? Yeah, there's some vehicles that just scare engines. Yeah, so definitely use this one. It's actually kind of cool. Such a shame though that because of like how Jailbreak works, you have to really use a fast vehicle instead of just a vehicle that looks nice. Unless if you like Wellpro and stuff, that's probably it really. Jeff Parisian Iceborne more, the engine sound wasn't that loud as it bleeds your ears. Parisian was very loud. It was just like so loud it just destroys your ears. But yeah, it's not that loud. So yeah. Let's see. This guy didn't get a hyperchrome. Is he one off or something? Did you get one off with a hyperchrome? Oh wait, cargo plane's here. Let me do it real quick. Zap. Right. Oh no, cargo plane. You wanna go there as well? Alright, there you go. We gotta go quick though, because it's about to leave. Alright, let's see. Viewer 1MM. You guys want to see what happened this morning? So apparently I was playing some Jailbreak, and then yeah, you're close. Let's go. Yeah, I needed about how many runners? 3. All right, let me show you guys. Right. So this is the biggest troll that Asimo has done to me. But yeah. You're making videos every time. Me personally, just took like some breaks, you know, just kind of doing other things outside streams. Yeah, I kind of feel you. I don't do YouTube as much, not because I hate YouTube. I just think it's fun to just try out some new things and stuff. Just give them some variety. But yeah. Alright guys, let me show you that. Oh, I got a key card. No. Need a key card? Well, it's good because at least we can finally enter the bank fountain in the garage. That's not what I want. I want to try to get the, yeah, there we go. Let me open up Discord. I mainly use Discord to post stuff on. This is like kind of free. Videos now, but definitely photos. Alright, so if I go to my channel here. Alright guys, you ready for the big fat L moment?
No, no, no.
Oh wait, hold on. Alright, hang on a second.
No, no, no.
Alright, hang on guys. Are you ready? Here it is, guys. The biggest L that I've taken this morning. Look at that. This game did me so dirty. Boy, I don't know what to tell you all. Yeah, my boy was like, "You're gonna get a hyperchrome," and then the next thing you know, you're like, "Psych, you got 1 MM." No, this game trolled me, man. Am I using the muffin bot? Oh yeah, so I haven't told you guys this either. So, for anyone who didn't know, the muffin bot, I believe, was actually the first bot in Jailbreak that actually finally, well, I can't say Jailbreak, more like specifically on Discord, or like offsite. But they finally added a bot that allows you to find your OG items, which I thought is kind of cool, because they haven't done it in so long. Yeah, it took long enough to do it, but yeah. Asimo did that on purpose to troll us. Yeah, my boy was like, "You're gonna get a hyperchrome." I honestly did not expect it to be at the end. I thought it was gonna just not show up at all. But I mean, to be fair, I didn't really care. I just wanted to like get some money. 1,000 cash though. I mean, at least it's better than nothing, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. 1,000 cash is still better than 0 cash when you get something like that. Yeah, you just gotta be happy that you get something like that. If you have that happen to you. Yeah. Maybe it's more like a happy accident. It's more like, oh, you're so close, but you actually get something still good. Yeah. If it was 3,000 cash, then that would definitely be like a lifesaver. Yeah. One time I robbed it, like I think it was a cargo train, and then I was so close to getting a hyperchrome, I actually got 3,000 cash instead. That's how lucky you can be sometimes, but you're probably not lucky at the same time. Use the muffin mob to find your OG beam and MTO. Yeah, I'm still trying to get my icebreaker, void, and snow shovel, because there are 3 people who have my items, and I'm looking to get them back, but I'm not sure if I can. I'll have to see. That's probably going to be a hyperchrome at the end. Oh, yeah. Kind of close though. 1,000 cash again? Holy cow. You bought the ambient pass? Man, rip. Yeah, I think you lost everything. You can't open saves. You can't open saves? What does it tell you anything if you try to? You can't drop money. I mean, that is actually a thing of the ambient pass. I think when I had the ambient pass, or when I was limited in Jailbreak with it, I could use saves, but I think they did an update where you can't anymore. Yeah. How to get 1 million miles on the buoy. So, in 2022, there used to be a command that you can use called the gravity command, And since it was usable, what I would do is self-drive the Bruley so I don't have to be inside. And then make the Bruley go up in the sky, as long as it's still driving. And then I get so many miles, and then that's how it works. So, I thought it was pretty cool. How many times do I get 1,000 cash? Like, I rob everything and I still get 1,000 cash. And I got level 10, so GG's. That's cool. Is it worth it? Well, it depends on your perspective. I would say probably not, but it would be better off if you just start on a new account, in my opinion. So yeah, kind of feel bad if you got full save ban. Hey guys, we just reached level 10, so GG.
GG.
What kind of GG is that? No. Hold on. Where's the other GG? This one?
GG!
There we go. Alright, thank you. That's the right one. Alright. Bought every game pass for the game after you bought it. Alright guys, you wanted me to drive the Revox for you all? Let me turn off the music real quick. There's the music right here. Alright guys. This is a test of the Revox. Let me turn my phone so it's also easier for me to hear. Alright, so I'm going to be testing out the Revox for the first time. And yeah, so get ready guys. Revox moment. I'm going to turn off the microphone as well. But yeah. So yeah, that was the vehicle, and I thought it was kind of cool, to be honest. It took me about, I think, nearly 3 weeks to get the vehicle, and yeah. So yeah, it's a pretty cool vehicle. I just kind of test out the engine stuff. There's still one more thing I want to test out on the Revox. But yeah, real green. What does that look like? Oh, that looks pretty good. I absolutely love how the hyperchromes actually work very nicely on this vehicle. Honestly, I'm surprised they work very good. Yeah, I didn't really expect them to look so nice. But yeah, Vanta Black on everything. Let's see how that goes. Is there a giveaway? I plan to do one next Saturday. That was my plan. So yeah, let me do a different highlight or like a different color for the headlights. Headlights are okay. I mean they're blocky, but like, they look alright. Not the best, if anything. Let's see. Let's try. Where is hot? What's it called? Hot deep purple. Yeah. Where's it at? Right here. Oh, that's not bad. All right, and then yeah, you can see you can't customize the spoiler on this vehicle. And just like the torpedo, you can kind of customize the spoiler using a different body. So that's kind of cool. What does chrome look like on this vehicle, if anything? Well, look at chrome. It's kind of blocky. Yeah, pretty clean though. Looks pretty good. Let's see. What about the textures? So I think the textures are also kind of blocky. Like checker looks like that. It's kind of cool, I guess. But yeah, hyper shift on the vehicle. And then you got my customization. I think it looks alright. Is there a private server link? Yeah, this is my old private server, so if you want to join, you can just do link, and then you should be able to join. The lost brother of the Bloxy. The better version of the Bloxy. Good handling. It kind of feels like the Storm Rider. Its drift is not like anything too crazy, but it's still very good. It's also, I think, faster than the Storm Rider. I'm not sure if it's any faster, but it definitely does feel pretty good. Very nice looking vehicle, even though it's kind of blocky. Yeah. Oh, what's up, man? Oh yeah, this is the Revox. I'm going to be testing it out for a video, probably on Friday. I only own Grainer Pixel. I don't own Blue Fire on this account. I just didn't really bother getting Blue Fire. I could have, but nah. Just waiting until they come tradable, and then I'll get them eventually. But yeah, I don't know when, to be honest. But yeah. So it looks like a lot of you think it's good. I think it's actually pretty good. It's not like the best vehicle. I see a lot of people not really grind for it as much. It's kind of more like a good, mid, solid vehicle. I mean, it looks great, but most of it is like, not too great of a getaway vehicle. It is pretty fast in acceleration though, so it definitely kind of reaches its top speed fast enough. So it's still kind of a good getaway vehicle, but I wouldn't really see like a big use of it. Unless it be just like its design or anything like that. Or you just don't really have any good vehicles and you have Pro Garage. So yeah, it's alright though. But yeah, I'm gonna just rob the Joyster over here as well. Even though a lot of people don't grind for it, it could be the rarest car in the future. You know, now that I think about it, if theoretically people don't really grind a Jailbreak season, with the player counts being low, then yeah, Jailbreak can definitely like experience a vehicle where it's much rarer than the Beam. But who knows? Maybe it'll happen someday. Do I own the 2021 NASCAR? I do. I'll probably drive it later though. I'm just gonna rob the jury store real quick. If I have to drive the what's it called? The Striker? Where's the Striker? I can't see it. Is it like, is it here? How many times am I gonna get 1,000 cash? This is like the 15th bajillionth time that I got 1,000 cash. Oh, there it is, the Striker. Look at that. Pretty clean. It's a pretty solid vehicle. You guys want me to drive the NASCAR as well? Yeah, I can drive the NASCAR. If you guys want me to test it out. Yeah, guys, I know some of you probably want me to drive a NASCAR. So yeah. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Jailbreak has NASCARs. And McLarens. F1. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, let's see. So the F1 is this one right here, the McLaren 36, and then the NASCARs. So there is this one. There is the 100,000 one. There is also a free one, but I didn't get it because, well, Asimo couldn't really give me it, so I don't have it. And there's Leia. I mean, nobody has Leia except for one person. But yeah. Yeah, Asimo actually helped me get it back. He accidentally gave me another NASCAR 75th, though. So, yeah. I think I'm the only Jailbreak player with more than one NASCAR 75th that isn't duped. So, yeah, pretty funny. But somebody out there does have my own NASCAR 75th. I have my own as well. But yeah. What's up, Darkstar? Hope you're doing great, man. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna test out the NASCAR. So, yeah. Yeah, he did give me back the free. The free one wasn't really usable for codes, so yeah, that's why I kind of get it back. Where's the NASCAR? This one? There you go. Yeah, the NASCAR. It's a pretty good vehicle. Not gonna lie. Eating some peanuts. I went to Five Guys a few weeks ago, and yeah, I think they were a little bit too salty in my opinion. Peanuts are pretty good, if anything. Alright, let me just go over here and do the airdrop. I think it's a pretty good vehicle. I mean, the Revox, it's not too bad. It's not the best, but I think it's alright. Not terrible, but not very good. Design-wise, it's actually pretty solid. So yeah. Just gonna do this airdrop right here, maybe get some decent cash from it. There you go, 7,000 cash. That's the way to rob airdrops. Yes, I know there's a glitch where you can freeze your screen, but yeah. You own everything except for hypochromes and the crew battle drifts. I have everything in the game except for the blue fire drift, the brick set tire, and yeah, I think that's about it. Aside from the ones that you normally don't get until like you kind of do something exclusive, like the crater texture. But yeah, look at that. NASCAR is just kind of fast. I mean, it's pretty good. Let me try out the sirens. I'm sure some of you probably want to hear the sirens, so I'm going to show you guys the sirens. But yeah, here we go. Let me turn off the music again. Alright, so let me try out the sirens.
Bruh. Bruh. No, 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 no.
They just made it choppy. That's basically that. Yeah, it's kind of mid. I mean, I'm sure they kind of make it a little bit better, but like, I don't know, the choppiness doesn't really sound too 8-bit like. I think that's like the problem I have with these, you know, Chernobyl and Vietnam metros. All right, so, yeah, I'd say that if they can make it more chiptune, I think the vehicle would be pretty good. But they made it more like choppy. They just don't really make it way too chiptune like. I think that should have been something they would focus on. But yeah. Other than that, I think it's okay. It's not like the best vehicle. It's good looking, but for it just being like a getaway, yeah, it's nice, but I don't think a lot of people are really going to use it as much. Like, especially if all those other season vehicles, you really have to like have Pro Garage spawn outside of the garage, and they'll usually be located at like the bottom of the expensive sort. So yeah. Do I like the new Hyperchromes because you hate them? I think the new Hyperchromes are pretty solid if you use like different textures on them. But honestly, yeah, I kind of hate them too. They don't really look that good. Especially Hypershift. I just think it looks kind of mid. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it shifts into colors better, but it doesn't really look that good on body. I mainly use it on rims. Yeah, that's basically what I use Hypershift for. It just looks better. But yeah. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Let me drive over to the cargo chain real quick. You know, I was surprised I didn't even know I was going to hit level 10. When I did the cargo train earlier. I thought I was actually still going to be pretty close. You're not going to reach level 10 till tomorrow? Yeah, I got very lucky this week. I got like 310 XP to work with, so I kind of feel bad. Yeah, I was going to fall in the same boat, but I just got so lucky. So yeah. Alright, cargo train. Yeah, that's what it is. We're already in the cargo crane. Alright, what's the Revox right here? Look at that, the Revox. And 1,000 Hyperchrome. Alright, let me just spawn in the Revox again. Why did it say Hyperchrome? Look at this. You want to hop inside the Revox? Look at that. Revox? Yeah, it sounds alright. I mean, it's not a bad name for a vehicle like this. It's alright. Do you guys know what this vehicle is supposed to be based off of, though? But yeah. Hyperventilate. Yeah, I was working on a new Hyperchrome game. I would definitely do something like that. But the highest level I can make is like level 5 for the particles. Yeah, I made a video on it earlier, if you guys haven't seen it. On my other channel, not this one. But yeah. Alright, we got an airdrop we can do. Alright, you want to do the airdrop? Alphabetical sort is better. All the expensive cars on top. Most of them, yeah. Torpedo and like, Javelin, you might have to take a little further to find them. But vehicles like the Bruley, Beignet, definitely alphabetical. It's actually pretty good. But I'm so used to expensive because I usually spawn in the Torpedo and the Volplate. That's why I find it very, very convenient. Honestly, if they kept the favorite sort saved in the garage, having to like always have to enable it every time, it would actually be very helpful. So yeah, I mean, I can see that happen. What in the world is going on with me? Why am I like, yeah, puking out some weird Hyperchrome shine particles? Why am I puking out like Hyperchrome particles? Alright. Well, that was the airdrop, so that's nice. Common save. No common save. No, this one's better. Oh! No. Nah, Simo's trolling right now. There's no way. How dare you, Simo? Yeah, Simo be trolling right now. Can I friend you? What do you need to friend me for? Can you give me freedom? Can you give me a pickup truck, please? No, just kidding. No, I'm gonna do a giveaway next week though. Plan to give out some things to you guys. But yeah. Yes, I can. Oh, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna stream snipers. Yeah, I usually stream snipers. What time is it? Alright, I'm gonna probably live stream for about another 17 minutes. Because for this live stream, I'm gonna do for an hour, and then I'm gonna be chill for today. What am I gonna give away? So on the 29th, I have plans to do a giveaway, and then I'm gonna give out. I'm not gonna like exactly give out everything from my inventory. I have a lot of items in my inventory, but I am planning to give out a couple things out of my inventory, like a quarter of my inventory, mainly vehicles. And I want to try to like give you guys some extra stuff for me. I have something planned, so I'm probably gonna release it so that you guys can get the stuff. Probably do like one item per person or something as part of those giveaways, and then yeah, mainly like level 5s. I got like some spares I can give out, and yeah, just looking forward to it. That's all. But yeah, honestly, I think it'll be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to doing it. Yeah, I kind of told you guys that there would be one on the 29th, so yeah. If you've been keeping an eye out on my channel, you probably are aware. After you move to Agran, you love and hate your life. Yeah. Basically, when you move somewhere new, you probably hate and love your life. But yeah. Dubs. Yeah, I'm gonna see. Torpedo though, I'm not sure if I'll be doing it, to be honest. I definitely want to keep it, but I definitely would probably give out like arachnid or something. I could do that. But yeah, I do have some dupes, so I don't know if some of you like dupes, but I don't think it really be that much of a deal. So yeah. Anyways, I got the soccer ball. I don't know. I'm just messing with it. That's all. Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn them back. Let me turn this back on. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. I hid my webcam for a while because I was testing out the vehicle. So I think we're good now. Just gonna test out the. You guys want me to drive it again? The Revox. Yeah. I was one of the few to reach level 10 today. So yeah. I think this was the earliest you can reach level 10 as well. So that's kind of nice. It takes the same amount of time as before. It takes about like 2 to 3 weeks to reach level 10. How long did it take? Is it 2 weeks? Nearly 3 weeks. So yeah. When you become better at football, then you'll get in the football team. I think I have like some of my friends who practically played football before, or soccer if you live in America. I'm not sure if they actually be playing soccer for a soccer team or football. Yeah. I know what you're talking about though, but yeah. Soccer is a pretty good sport. Like I know some call it football, and I call it soccer because I'm American. But yeah, it's a pretty fun sport. I like it. Yeah. Do you guys in Jailbreak, like if you don't live in the United States, do you call this a football? So, because in Jailbreak they usually call it soccer. Though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I kind of get it a little bit confusing. Like some of you call it soccer, some of you call it football. Yeah, it's a really good sport. I definitely like football. American football though, nah, it's alright. It's not the best. I like this one more. Kickball, it's definitely my favorite sport. I love kicking, so it's definitely very good for me. Yeah. I could kick a ball up in the air so high. I always feel like it would go up to space. That's why I like football. It's pretty fun. Let's see, American football is soccer in Europe. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's see, break neck in American football. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be tackled so hard if I try to play that sport. That's why I would play this one instead. Yeah. In Jailbreak, you actually have to hit the football or soccer ball with a vehicle. And don't try to put it down like here, because you're gonna have to try all over again if you do. Like I did. I kind of suck at it. I mean, to be fair, I am using a drone, so it's actually a little bit harder. It's kind of easier, but not really. Still making things hard. Yeah. Let's see. Can I show your trading video? Hang on. Let me try to get this in the goal. I don't think this guy has the D-pad room. So if you guys do this soccer ball challenge, you get the D-pad room, which is like it's a rim in the garage. It's shaped like a D-pad, which I thought was kind of cool. All right. Let's see. You wanted to do a power shot, but you did a dribble leg yesterday. Let's see. Oh, this guy got a level 1 safe. I thought I got level 1. Okay. Yeah. I read a street safe, but it's actually common. Yeah. Knuckleball. Knuckleball. I've never really heard of knuckleball. Alright, let's see. It's on her channel. Alright, I'll go check it out in a bit. Thank you, though. Mr. Civic. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. If we have more than one person doing it, the ball's going to lag. That tree would have been so helpful if the ball did not glitch out. Yeah, when another car hits the ball, the game lags the ball. It tries to bring it to the other person. Which is why I say that do it by yourself. Don't try to have too many people do it at once. Because it's going to glitch the ball. Okay, I think it's okay. You just gotta be careful. Right, don't glitch out, ball. No, you won't. Just don't. Right? Come on. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Ronaldo does knuckleball? You can knuckleball? Interesting. Yeah, I'm just not really into football. My friends, some of my friends are. Yeah, I know some of my friends play that sport. I have some others who play tennis. I think I have one of them. Yeah. Some like half of my friends play sports. My other half don't. Like most of my other. Hold on a second. Sorry guys, I had to go take a Taco Bell. Just kidding. After the soccer ball, can I show you the video? Or, I mean, can I show the video? Yeah, I mean, that's okay. I can. Let me see, though. I need to make sure that the ball can get in there. Museum. Do we have enough time for the museum, though? I think we will not have enough time. We'll try, though. If we can do this quick enough. Don't do it again. No, 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 no. Okay, we'll get to it later. Alright, let's just do it real quick. We don't want to miss it. I haven't done museum in a few days, so definitely. That one friend who can't really play football. Oh man. And he scores. I actually scored into the tunnel. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I just like scored into a tunnel. Alright, hang on. Let me just do this. There we go. Guy arrived with 2 metros and a tram to get to school now. Man, honestly, I would definitely love to do that. But, I mean, if anything, I would definitely want to try to get to school as quick as I can. That's like what I would normally do. But sometimes, when you get to school and you are tired of it, I would just be like, no, actually I want to spend like 2 hours trying to get to school. I just get on my phone and just like play some games or whatever. Yeah. You're a fan of basketball? I don't know if I have any of my friends who play basketball as like a main sport or an extracurricular activity, but I do have many of my friends who play sports. So I'm not sure though. Just depends on which type of train gets you. Interesting. Let's see. X or U2, U11, then sure, but V, then only the old one. Alright, let's see. Are you good yet? Hold on, let me do this. I think you are. Alright. There we go. Where's the Revox? Is it this one? There you go. Alright, Revox is this vehicle, if you guys don't know. Let's see, you can't ride the U6 Tech T2? Why is that? Let me try the soccer ball again after this. Alright. Your mom doesn't allow you? That kind of sucks. What's up with it anyways? Yeah, I don't add people in my email account. I just don't. I just typically don't play Roblox outside streams. If I'm gonna be honest. I do sometimes, but not very often. I mostly just work on my games on Roblox. That's about it. Let's do museum real quick. There we go. Finally did it after a while. See ya. Alright, now I think the ball is going to be like somewhere by the train tunnel. So I'm going to have to get there pretty quickly. Where is it at? It's right over there. Yeah, I kind of figured. How did I get over here though? There we go. Alright, now it works better. Will this vehicle be good for the soccer ball? Honestly, I don't think so. I like that a little bit though. That's okay. It's no big deal. Come on, soccer ball. Alright, there we go. It's like half responsive, half laggy. Oh my goodness, we finally got out. Oh no. Can't do that. Whoa. You're for real a Blender modeler? I rarely use Blender. I've never been used to using Blender, as in like how I can properly use it. But it is kind of easy if you get used to it. Oh no. No. No, not the ball going area. Show the training video now. Still gotta do this though. I want to try to get the soccer ball in the goal, and then after that I can. Yeah, it's pretty annoying though. Alright, especially if you're driving. What's the top speed of the vehicle? I'm not sure yet, but I think it's close to 200 miles. So it's not that fast. Yeah, it only seats up to 2 people. Doesn't seat 4. Let's see. Yeah, I guess. Let me see. Let me check. Also, YouTube, I ain't gonna let you have an ad. I'm not gonna get copyrighted again. Alright, let's see. Let me check over here. Jailbreak trading becomes a disaster. Why did it become a disaster? What's up with this? Alright, June 10th, 2022. Alright, what in the world? Oh, the trading site just released. Let's see. No ad. I actually blocked them out. Alright, so there's trading. I mean, trading's there, so yeah. You want to do cargo plane? You want to do cargo plane? Alright, sure. We could do cargo plane. Let's see. So, you know, trading is here. You know, I was so excited when trading first released. You know, like, yeah, I could finally get Torpedo. That was basically everybody when trading first released. They're like, Torpedo! I could finally get it in the game! And now it's like, yeah, Torpedo's expensive. It's useless to us now. Let's see. You have a game pass called Crime Boss. Gives you 1-minute access to what robberies are. True. It is a really good game pass. The exploitation of OG players. Yeah, I agree. OG player scamming is definitely something that definitely has to be taken into consideration. Values are actually both good and bad. Good because it helps OG players not get scammed. But bad because some people can manipulate them. Just like how you run in a dictatorship and then you're just like rolling over everything and you just manipulate like what's up and what's not. It's like you can make a can of beans like $15,000. No dictator will do that, but like, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, yeah, we can do plane. I let the ball be. Let's see. So it becomes widespread that many players refuse to trade. Black market. The black market? True, the black market, man. Like, you try to buy a torpedo off of eBay? I don't know about that, man. You guys want to see another video about this? I like the Raptor. It's kind of cool. What was the other, manipulate these values? Let's see. Cross trading. Oh yeah, cross trading. I used to do it too. I mean, if I'm going to be honest. What is this? The devastation of the item value economy. Duping. Oh yeah, there's definitely duping. Value manipulation. Yeah, I mean, hyperchromes. They used to look so good until they looked like Hyper Taco Bell. Hyper Taco Bell. Oh man. Let's see. And then mass duping. They're still doing good though. So yeah. This. they just did. Why do developers add trading? Why did they add trading? Jailbreak's developers planned it for a long time, but it has become clear that they did it for profit off the trading community. Interesting. Let's see. They would also stop regular updates. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And then the thing is, I was about to actually quit Jailbreak after the movie release last year, but I actually still played it because I was still like glued into it. So yeah. All right, when am I gonna get the 1,000 cash? I did. Let's see. No. All right. Nobody did plane. Alright, plant. Let's see. A metal sentry. What is metal sentry? What is this? Venom Evil Eye for drone. Wait, hold up a second. Is that Knuckles? How do you become Knuckles in Roblox Jailbreak? Yeah, that is a pretty good video though. Yeah. I'm not really that informative like on YouTube anymore. I used to be very informative of Jailbreak, but I don't really talk much about that anymore. Most of my videos now are more like this, like showcasing, demonstrating. But I do have some videos that are like more like tips and tricks and like tutorials. They're not really informative anymore. So, turn the audio on. I don't want to leak your voice though. But yeah. It has a voiceover. You want to make me do that? Alright, hang on. Let me see. Don't you have a voiceover as well? In the video? I'm pretty sure you did. Let me check history. Alright. That was not your voice? Alright. Oh yeah, you didn't use your voice. There we go. Let's see. Let me do that right there. Is there music in it though? The only reason I had muted it is because of the music. I wasn't sure if there was any.
Said that trading brought in a new demographic of people that very much like free market trading. That audience also favors free market trading over gameplay. This demographic is big and it covers a large portion of the Jailbreak community. You see this in how a lot of people mentioned that trading brought in a ton of longevity for the game's performance, and how many people ask Asimo to add more cosmetics. Even Asimo has admitted this many times. And then you look closely at some of the updates that came out after trading was introduced, and you start to realize something. Because after trading, we got hyperchromes, we had a full safe revamp, we had more and more limited vehicles, and we had the CEO rewards, and then we had crew battle rewards, and then seasons are a part of this issue too, and then the safe rewards rotate a bunch of times and retire vehicles, and generally there are more items in the game than ever because of people wanting more cosmetics. Naturally, you would not assume that this is a bad thing, because at least the game is still being updated, we're still getting new gameplay, and it should be good, right?
Okay, hear me out. So, before I end the stream, let me explain what the guy has to say. Knuckles for real, man. Knuckles making some spitting facts right there. If I'm going to be making a Roblox game, do not always pressurize people with the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. The game is going to get boring. The game is not going to look good. It's going to become so stale. Its main objective and purpose is going to die. And your game is going to decline. Jailbreak is an example of this. The game may be good, but its general purpose nowadays is season after season after season after season. And so I feel like this is a problem that Jailbreak has been having for the past, how many years is it? Like, probably like 4-ish years now, since they restarted seasons again in 2020. But yeah. No, actually, it was like kind of after trading released. Before trading released, Jailbreak updates used to be pretty solid. They didn't really add too much to the game. Seasons were still pretty short, but they weren't like way too much overhead. And the updates were still pretty good. But after trading, I feel like the updates now became more trading focused, and there are like so many different cosmetics for them. I just feel like it's kind of stale. There isn't too much like diversity. So, did I block you? I don't know what that means. Go trading. I'm not going to trade anything, but I am going to test out the Revox real quick too. Just kind of give a few more minutes to try that. I kid you not, like, I may not be serious at times, but when I say that I'm serious, I mean it. So, like, Jailbreak isn't too bad of a game. Like, it still has the cops and robbers aesthetic, and I'm still glad they're doing updates that still kind of fix up the game and make it better. But they can't always like focus on the community side of things. They can't always focus on the trading aspect. Like, they can't always focus on so much of that. They also have to rely on making the game somewhat better. Trying to like combat so many problems like exploiters, dupers, black markets. Adopt Me is another good example. The game has a bunch of black markets, and that's what the game is about. It's just too much, if anything. It's like insane. You want to take this vehicle? Which is, oh man. All right, so yeah, I would say for sure, don't really try to play the game and just like, oh, we're gonna get like an update with dogs. The next update is gonna be about trading for more cosmetics that you get in season 26. It's gonna be so much of it. They don't focus on it at all. True. That's the aesthetic, right? New season. You get a new vehicle. Go to trading and trade it for like a torpedo. And then bam. You are filthy rich. And you do this again and again and again and again, and you're just gonna be like adding up your inventory. Somewhat like a dictator. You're gonna have so much, you're gonna manipulate so many people, and get so much on your inventory. You're just probably gonna think about your life decisions. So if anything, I feel like the next time I do a live stream, not this week, I'm talking about next week, but when I do that live stream next week on Saturday, the 29th, this is where I'm really going to change, and I'm going to actually be so supportive that week. I'm just going to be like, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to help people out. Just get some items for them. You want me to check Discord? Alright, give me a bit. But yeah, basically just don't really expect much from Jailbreak anymore. It's not really Jailbreak that is doing this. Like, I still honestly love Jailbreak anyway, that makes it good, but there are certain things that make Jailbreak kind of bad. And trading technically is one of them. Like, it's both a hit and miss. Yeah, hit or miss for the game aesthetic. I think, like, the trading aspect is good, but they kind of didn't really expect much to make it good. Guys, black markets, economics. I mean, we got, like, economics everywhere. I mean, you can't disagree on that. But yeah, I'm gonna be speed testing the Revox, and then that'll be it. So yeah, thank you for the video. Appreciate it. But yeah, let me turn this down. Discord. All right, let's see. I'm a black market hacker, and I see you have torpedoes. Either give me your account, or I hack your PC. Nah. Some ransomware now. Can't do that. Let's see. Oh, there's a tornado warning. Yeah, in my area, I'm gonna have tornadoes happening too. It's gonna be a problem. But yeah. Can you offer for tiny toy? I don't think I would trade a tiny toy ever. I want to keep the tiny toy, to be honest. All right, let's try out the Revox real quick. How fast can it go on the jack strip? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go up to 195 miles per hour, probably more. How fast can it go? Let's see. Let's see. Might go pretty quick. Alright. 195? Somewhere close. It might be less. Tied that less, maybe. Alright, so it's still kind of... Yeah, it went up to 193, so... That's actually pretty good. Alright, and what about with rocket fuel? Like, can it go any better with rocket fuel? Let's see. Let's try to use rocket fuel to see how fast it can go. 195. Can it keep up with that speed? No. It actually got lower. So I think the highest it went is 193. And I think that is the highest we can go on the Revox. And it looks like it can't go any further. So yeah. Yeah, I'm doing giveaway on the 29th. That's my plan. 29th is on a Saturday. And I think a lot of you should be able to join that giveaway, because I'm planning to stream like most of the day. If there's nothing going on, if there is something going on that day, I might do it a little bit earlier. But I should be able to do it most of the day on the 29th. So yeah. But this GIF. All right, what's up? A bird smoking on a cigarette. That's crazy. Anyways, though, I hope you guys have enjoyed my live stream. I'm going to take some time to work on a new video for Friday, so you guys can check it out if you want. It's more like a speed test video, like kind of checking out the Revox as well. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. I'll be back on a new live stream on Saturday, so you guys can hop in if you want. And yeah, so I've got some extra hints for, I got one for Friday, and then I'll probably do more next week. So yeah, stay tuned. Have a nice day, guys. And yeah, I'll catch you all next time. I'm gonna do it right here. See ya, everybody.